around the corner playing in UC Berkeley. I was the man. Every week, my name in the Campanelli. J Kid kicking ass like Jim Kelly.
And y'all more chicks than Kentucky Fried. The ones who say they didn't want to.
Well, they lied, and if you tried to kick it, tough, looking at me like a meal ticket.
Now you gotta play the low on the scene,
And try my best to avoid Billie Jean.
but now you gotta deal with the drama.
I should've seen it coming, like Rocky's mama. Work hard.
Well, like Coach Kid said, he should have seen it coming, but we didn't see it coming tonight, and the Mavericks lose to the. We don't want to be saved. Mavericks lose to the Phoenix Suns, 114 and 123.
Yeah, man. I heard Coach Kidd talk about Billie Jean. It seems like all the Mavs fans, all you got to look forward in April is that new Michael Jackson movie coming in April. That's all you got to look forward to. Not playoff basketball. The new Michael Jackson movie. Unfortunately, the Phoenix Suns told the Dallas Mavericks to beat it. 123 to 114. The Mavericks tried a late push, but it's too little, too late. Phoenix wins the first of a three game season series. It'll be the first and last time the Phoenix Suns are here in the AAC this season. The next two games that the Mavericks play for the Phoenix Suns will be in Phoenix. One in February and one in April.
Let's just go ahead and chuck those up as L's too.
In April. So this is the last time you'll see Devin Booker in the AAC since the Mavericks look like they're not making the playoffs this season. So if you guys didn't get a chance to see Devin Booker, you get a chance to see him in the 2026-2027 season. All right.
Should we hit the breaking news sounder now?
if you want. But the story of the game was turnovers. Mavericks once again 21 turnovers in this game. Way too much, led to their downfall. Just turned the ball over. It led those 21 turnovers led to 31 points for the Phoenix Suns. That's too much right there if you're trying to win a ball game. 31 points, that's basically is the ball game right there. And if you look at I'm trying to look at the box score of the turnovers. A lot of guys had a lot of turnovers. Cooper Flagg had 4 turnovers. Brandon Williams had 4. Gafford had 2. Let's see, Najee Marshall had 2. Jaden Hardy. He had 2. What's the usual about that? But yeah, when your primary ball handlers are getting the majority of the turnovers. Russell, he don't have 1, but he wasn't really hardly in the game that much. But Cooper Flagg and Brandon Williams, they put in 34 and 33 minutes apiece. But when you have that, you can't have 8 turnovers between those two guys, and those live ball turnovers that turned into points. So that led the way for Phoenix to get the win once. And also, shout out to Grayson Allen. He had a 40-point game last night. In a win, and followed it up with a 23-point game tonight. So Grayson Allen was balling tonight for them. Dylan Brooks had 18. Devin Booker pumped in 26 in this game, in this win for the Phoenix Suns. But yeah,
get Dino ass out of here at midnight. Wait, why December?
That's because that December 15th is when players can get traded.
Oh, okay.
We can play players to get traded.
Yeah, when the trade opens, you guys want him gone.
Yeah, trade season opens. That's what trade season opens.
And we talked about this last night with the long forms of General Gavin Dawson. Listen, I just feel like if Nico's gone, you're gonna have to come in here and get rid of everything Nico at this point. Every player that Nico bought in here, he's got to go. That includes Kyrie Irving.
I agree, man. I'm ready for the tank, man. I'm ready for the tank. I'm ready to lose 60 games this season. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready to see a lot of Brandon Williams, a lot a lot of Cooper Flag. I'm ready to see a lot of
and I don't buy this. And I don't buy this whole Dumont is holding AD out because he wants to see medical records. No, he's holding AD out because they're trying to trade Anthony Davis right now.
Yeah, listen. The two things can be right to say that. They can be worried about the end up, but the only reason why I put this on the group chat. The only reason why they hold him out because they're trying to trade him, because if he goes out there and he gets injured, you can't trade him. So they're trying to keep him as protected as they can until they find a team.
Yeah, but you trying to say that? Are you trying to say they can't trade players until December 15th?
Yeah, no, you can't. The trading season officially starts December 15th.
Oh,
but players. Hold on, players that sign. No, it's not that. It's player. You can trade a player if they haven't signed an extension. Like if a player signed a new contract or extension, they can't be traded until December 15th. Like,
okay, so Anthony Davis can be traded right now.
Yeah. So like Gafford and guys like D'Lo and signed contracts.
Clay.
Clay. They can sign contracts this year. They can't be traded until December 10th. Any player that unsigned an extension or signed a new contract can't be traded until December 15th. And anybody else can be traded whenever if they haven't signed a new contract at the beginning of the physical year. So so Clay, like I said, PJ can't get traded.
He just signed a new deal.
Because he signed, but in his contract, he can't get traded this season. He can't get traded. But Daniel Gafford, once December 15th hits, he can be traded. D'Lo can be traded. Anybody else for the Mavericks sign a new contract this season? Is that it for the new contracts was given out?
That would be one, Mr. Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. Okay, yeah, he can't be traded. He can't be traded until December 15th. So yeah,
which is about the time he should be coming back. So we can off him when he comes back.
Yeah. So but man, I'm ready to look at Max Christian. I'm ready to look at a lot of Cooper Flag, Brandon Williams. Hey, give me some more of that Sicily kid. He had a good game today. Give me some Jaden Hardy. I'm all in full tank mode. Give me some.
I'm fine with PJ Stan. I'm fine with PJ Stan, and I'm fine with
PJ. But we just talk to facts. PJ can't be traded because his contract. He can't be traded to next offseason. But unfortunate for that, PJ getting it's a good thing. PJ getting a strained shoulder. It helps the tank. So he'll probably be out for a week or two with a strained shoulder. That was the big news. PJ went out in the first half of the strained shoulder, didn't come back in. So when you talk about strained shoulders, that probably is a week and a half injury, long injury till that thing gets done. But it's okay. Mavericks not going into place anytime soon. But Mo Hot L's, they're not 3-9. Unfortunately, Walt facts. Chicken. The Mavericks did not improve their standings tonight because the Sacramento Kings are losing by 20, and also the New Orleans Pelicans lost today. So the Mavericks are still at 6th. Unfortunately, they'll be at 6. They'll be at 6 tonight. They started at 6 today. They'll finish. They'll end the night in the 6th spot. So that's where we go.
Trade Kyrie to Detroit for 2 firsts and Tobias here. It's not how it works, Campazzo. Trade AD to the Spurs for 2 firsts, Barnes and Sochan. Then buy out Harrison Barnes and Sochan. Yeah, that's not how that works.
I think
Campazzo. They're not giving us first for. We definitely ain't getting no first for Kyrie.
No, and Detroit wouldn't. Detroit wouldn't want that player. I had it listed.
I told you we need to try to figure. I think the Spurs would be willing to give it off De'Aaron Fox because he costs so much money right now.
I put the thing out there. this morning, teams have started internal trade discussions about pursuing a trade with Dallas Anthony Davis. Right team, wrong player. Let's see. I was doing a little digging. I found 6 teams that they was talking about. Those 6 teams are Chicago, Detroit, Miami, Houston, the Clippers, and Minnesota. Those are the 6 teams that have been inquiring the Dallas Mavericks as of maybe a few days ago about Anthony Davis. Those are the 6 teams. So there you go. But yeah, getting back to the game. Getting back to the game. Mavericks. What can you say? Walt, Cooper Flag. We know we 16, 6 rebounds and 6 assists in this game. 3 steals, had 2 blocks in this game. Unfortunately, he had the 4 turnovers. But he filled up the stat sheet. But once again, he was not good from the free throw line. While he was 1 of 4, that's unusual. Cooper Flag is shooting about 85% from the free throw line, and he missed 3 free throws in this game. He was 3 of 7 from 3, but 16 of 15 overall from the field. So not good shooting numbers for Cooper Flag, but he did fill up the stat sheets with 6 rebounds and 6 assists, also 3 steals and 2 blocks. So that's pretty damn good. But the shooting, but was a poor shooting effort. Speaking of poor shooting efforts, Walt, let's go to your boy Klay Thompson, who was not shy tonight. Who was not shy. Oh no, he was not shy.
He said in the post Nico era, I'm about to put these shots up tonight.
Yeah, man, he was not shy. Unfortunately, the way he was shooting, he had 19 points off 17 shots. So he was getting it up. Unfortunately, he wasn't making enough to Jeff not the 17 shots he put up. So he was getting them up. He had a Tim Hardaway like stat line. 19 points off 17 shots for Klay Thompson. He was and 16 of those were 3-pointers. So 16 of those 17 shots were, so he's actually 6 of 16 for 3-point land. So he was getting them up today.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
He definitely was.
He was getting them up. I don't know if Jason Coach Kidd told him something, but he was getting them up. He was getting them up tonight. He made sure when the ball hit his hand, it was going up. I like Sissy. He had another good game today, man. 4 rebounds. He was active tonight on the backup center. Man, if this kid keeps playing like this, I mean, the Mavericks gonna have to make a decision, whether it's Daniel Gafford or Derek Lively, because Daniel Gafford, he's got that. You can trade him because his contract. You can trade him actually December. You can trade him not December 15th. You can trade him starting December 8th. He's eligible for a trade because of provisions, but he's got his new contract. Or Derek Lively, who's probably going to be getting an extension this coming summer. You know how much money he's going to be wanting. So if Sicily keep playing like this, man, that's cheap money. You may need to get off on them big time centers you got there. But he had 4 points, 9 boards in this game. He also had 4 blocks. He had 4 blocks in this game, man. So he played hella good defense. I thought he did foul out, but he was aggressive tonight. So I like the way he played also tonight. But the story tonight was turnovers for the Mavericks. Too many careless turnovers, especially in the fourth quarter. They had 8 turnovers in the fourth. And when you're trying to come back, you can't have 8 turnovers in the fourth. That sets you back before you even get started. So that's the facts while we're at that. Yeah, that's the overall temperature of the game. Let's get to the stats and facts. Stats and facts brought to you by me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I, and Walt Chisholm. What's up, Walt Chisholm? Let's get to the stats. The Mavericks shoot 50% from the field to the Phoenix Suns 46%. The Mavericks also was 17 out of 47. They shot, Jesus, Most of that was Klay Thompson. He chunked up 16 on 47 threes. The Mavericks was 17 out of 47 threes tonight. That's 36%. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Suns were 14 out of 35 from three. That's 40%. Free throws, the Mavericks were bad again. They shot 17 free throws, only made 11 of them. That's 65%. Come on, man. You got to do better than that. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Suns were 21 out of 26 for 81%. Rebounds were even up 46 to 45 in favor of the Suns. But offensive rebounds, the Suns had the edge by 5, 13 to 8. As we get to steals, assists, 32-31 in favor of the Mavs in assists. 13 to 10 in steals, that's in favor of the Suns. Blocks 10 to 3, that's in favor of the Mavs. But here's, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying the key point in the game: turnovers. The Phoenix Suns only had 12 turnovers, giving up 16 points off their 12 turnovers. But the Dallas Mavericks, turnovers been a problem all year, and it ran its ugly head again, guys. The Dallas Mavericks, once repeat again, had 21 turnovers, and they gave up 31 points off those 21 turnovers.
Like to the
you can't have that.
Van Fleet. You can't trade Van Fleet because he's gone for the season.
Yeah, he's gone for the season, so he's in. So that trade won't be approved by the league. But yeah, turnovers. Anytime you give up 31 points off 21 turnovers, you cut your chances in half. Like I said, they had 8 turnovers in the fourth quarter, which did them in. Fast break points, 21-19 in favor of the Suns, and points in the paint walk were even up at 52 apiece.
Oh, I think we on ESPN Friday. Did we play the Knicks on Friday?
No, it's next Wednesday. It's next Wednesday. We got a cup game on Friday against the Clippers.
Okay.
Let's get to the box score, if you will. All right, let's start with the Dallas Mavericks. Daniel Gafford, 27 minutes. He had 15 points. He had 15 points. He had 9 boards in the game. He also had a steal and 2 blocks. He was 6 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from the free throw line in this game. PJ Washington, we told you, he left the game in the first half with a strained shoulder, did not return. We'll keep you up to date with his status, and especially when he gets about his status going into Friday's Cup game against the Clippers. He finished up with 5 minutes, 6 points in the game. He had a steal and a block, 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He had a +9. Cooper Flag, 34 minutes, 16 points for him. He had 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. He had 4 turnovers in this game. He had 2 turnovers, 2 bad turnovers in the fourth quarter. He was 6 of 15 overall, 3 of 7 from 3, and 1 of 4. He's an 85% free throw shooter, and he shot 25% from the free throw line tonight, but he's 1 of 4. So not a good shooting night, and there's a lot of turnover for Cooper Flag. He was a -9. Brandon Williams, same thing, 33 minutes, 17 points. He had 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, but he had 4 turnovers. A critical turnover late in the game when the Mavericks were down a possession. He turned it over. He was 7 out of 13 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. He was 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He was a +11. Max Christie, 34 minutes, 12 points. He had 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Max Christie, if people don't know now, Max Christie has become a pretty damn good playmaker. He's averaging around about 4.5 assists a game. If you look at so he has improved his ball handling and playmaking this season. So that's one positive for the Mavericks. That's one positive. So I did find a positive. He also had a block in this game. He was 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. He's the Mavericks' best 3-point shooter. Actually, he's the top 5 3-point shooter in the league, and he was a +7. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Dwight Powell, he played 2 minutes, got a board. I didn't see it. I must have been asleep at that point in time. He was a -3 in the game. Caleb Martin, he played 7 minutes, did not score a point. He had 1 board, 3 assists. He was 0-1 from the field, 0-1 from 3. He was a -13 in the game. Najee Marshall, 26 minutes. He had 12 points. He had 4 boards, 3 assists, 1 steal in the game. He was 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He was a minus 23. Sissy, like I talked about, 15 minutes, high energy guy, 4 points, 9 boards in this game. He had 4 blocks in this game. He's 2 of 2 from the field. Was a plus 6 in this game. He did foul out in this game. And Klay Thompson, he wasn't shot tonight. 19 points in 31 minutes. He was
way to get him up, Klay. Way to get him up.
He was 6 of 17 overall from the field. 16 of 17 shots with 3-pointers. So he was jacking it up behind the line.
We back, baby. We back. In the post Nico era, Klay Thompson comes down and dropped 19. We lit.
Yeah, that's key. He was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 10. He was a minus 10 in the plus minus of the game. D'Angelo Russell, 14 minutes, 5 points. Facts guy, this is one of your favorite players, I guess. He had 3 assists, 1 steal. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 6 for 3. I mean, and that was some bad misses too, man. I saw him. Some of them things were barely catching the rim. I thought he chucked a couple air balls up there, but he was a minus 18. Bad night for D'Lo. Speaking of bad night, also Jaden Hardy, 12 minutes, 8 points. He had 1 rebound. Didn't have an assist in this game. I mean, he's our new Tim Hardaway Jr. He scores small, and he even gets small assists. 3 or 4 from the field, 2 or 3 from 3. He was a minus 3 in this game. Did not get to the free throw line. Let's get to the Phoenix Suns, if you will. Royce O'Neal, 28 minutes, 13 points. He had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 3 or 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He was a minus 9. Dylan Brooks, 31 minutes. He had 18 points. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. He was 6 of 14 from the field, 3 or 8 from 3. He was 3 or 3 from the free throw line. He was a minus 6. Williams, 26 minutes. He had 10 points. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He's 5 or 6 from the field. He was a minus 5. Grayson Allen, 33 minutes, 23 points. He had 5 boards in this game, 3 assists, 3 steals. He had 1 block. He was 8 of 17 from the field, 4 of 9 from the 3-point line, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He was a plus 2. But my BFB, DFW player of the game goes to shout the Bad Bunny. It's Devin Booker. 38 minutes, 26 points. He had 3 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals in this game. He was 7 of 19. Yeah, 7 of 19 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. He was 12 of 13 from the free throw line. He went to the free throw line 13 times. He was aggressive. He was a plus. He was a plus 8 in the game. My BFB DFW player of the game goes to Devin Booker. All right. Adario, 12 minutes. He had 2 points. He had 3 rebounds. He had 1 steal, 1 of 2 from the field. He was a plus 5. Dunn, 24 minutes. He had 8 points. He had 4 boards in this game, 1 assist, 2 steals. He was 4-9 from the field, 0-2 from 3. He was a plus 12. Richards, 10 minutes, 6 points. He had 7 boards in this game, 1 assist in this game. He was 3 of 5 from the field, 0-2 from the free throw line. He was a plus 5. Goodwin, 20 minutes. He had 13 points. He had 6 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal. He was 5-11 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. He was a plus 16 in the game. And Gillespie, 19 minutes. He had 4 points. He had 6 rebounds, 5 assists in the game. He was 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3 overall, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He was a plus 17. Wow, there's your stats and facts of this 123-114 game. Mavericks lose. Mavericks now 3-9, lose to the Phoenix Suns. Next up for the Mavericks, their first cup game at home against the Clippers. on Friday night. Walk back to you.
Oh yeah, let's show this real quick for people at home who missed it. Now these are the city jerseys, I believe. Well, actually, we got Coach Kidd.
Yeah, they be wearing those city jerseys, I think, Friday night.
Okay. The Pegasus.
Yeah, the Pegasus jersey. Pegasus say, man, them Mavericks so bad, I maybe want to fly away before that game starts on Friday. Let's get from Coach Kidd.
All right, here goes Coach Kidd.
And how much was it a factor losing PJ there early in the game?
Yeah, well, not to say that it was a big thing. I thought the group played hard, but to lose him 5 minutes into the game with a left shoulder strain, that put us, down a guy who's playing well for us. But the group kept fighting, competing to the end. It's just the margin is so small for us. We can't, when we're behind, we can't turn the ball over. We got to get shots. I thought Clay was really good for us tonight. We made some threes. We made 17 of them tonight. But our defense got us back into the game, and then playing fast, trying to get the ball in the paint to attack the rim. I thought B. Will did a great job. I thought the guys did a great job.
You mentioned B. Will. How do you see him just start role in the point guard?
Yeah, I think he's going to keep everyone involved, try to make plays.
That's me that's doing that. Hold on 1 second.
Of executing the game plan.
You mentioned B. Will. How do you see him just kind of getting adjusted to the start role in the point guard?
Yeah, I think he's trying to keep everyone involved. He's trying to make plays for others. And we all know that his strength is scoring, and he did that for us tonight.
Jason, what did you think of the energy in the building?
It was good. The energy was good. I thought the group was, we got off to a good start. Again, when we tend to go cold a little bit, our defense has to carry the load. And tonight, Phoenix was better. They made shots when we couldn't. They made the threes. Again, but we fought and we worked the game, and we made a game of it. We can't make turnovers. The thing in the fourth quarter right now is we're making a lot of, we're turning the ball over where we got to get shots.
Did you notice anything from Daniel Gafford? He seemed to be limping a little bit when he was exiting the floor.
I didn't see him limping, but I thought he's on his minute restriction, so I thought he did as well as he could playing on his minute restriction, but I did not see the limp.
How do you think Flag played after going to the locker room and coming back?
Yeah, he got hurt, but I thought he came back and played at a high level, made plays defensively and offensively. And he's a tough kid. There's no quit in him, and I think you can see that his spirit, goes throughout the team, and so we need that. But we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
It's a shoulder injury.
I think so.
With Cooper, he's gotten a look at some pretty good defensive guys in the league, like Lou Dort, now Dylan Brooks. What have you thought game to game on his improvements of, seeing those kind of physical guys?
Yeah, I think he's done an incredible job being able to take the physicality. He's getting great looks. He's making plays for his teammates. And so I think as he goes around the second time, he'll have a book on all the top defensive players. But hopefully by the second time around, we're a little bit in the sense of healthy because those guys will be on other players.
Watching Cooper do about 12 games, up close and personal, does he look more comfortable? Do you think the game is coming easier to him? Do you think his feel for the game in the NBA is continuing to grow?
I missed the first part. What was the first part?
Cooper play here games. Do you think that his feel for the game, his comfort, his understanding of the NBA, have you seen that continue to grow thus far?
Yeah, I think it has grown. I think he comes in comfortable. He's played against the best in the world, And so I think his comfort level, he's getting used to his teammates as much as going against the best defenders. And so he's always the best defenders growing up. But I think he is getting comfortable, but he's also growing and he's getting better each time he takes the floor.
And a question about Cooper, the young man. One thing that he does coming off the court, he always greets the young fans, signs autographs, and all that. You talk a lot about him as a player, but could you expand on who he is in the locker room? Who is Cooper Flag off the court as well?
Well, I think Cooper's a young man who enjoys spending time with the fans. I think you see that when he goes to different stores, different appearances. He's about the community. He's about his work on the floor, but he's also understands who he is and what's his responsibility to the community. And so he does take the time out to sign the autographs for every kid or to spend time in talking to the fans. And that's, when you talk about the best in the world, that's what they understand their role, and he understands his role.
So came into the game early, and then, of course, he was protected throughout the game. Just talk about how he's been an asset with Gafford having tremendous frustration.
Yeah, I think when you look at our bigs, Musa has been really good for us in the time that he's been on the floor. With the minute restriction on Gaff, the energy he brings to the team spreads quickly in the game, and then just his hustle, his effort. I compare him to Cooper. He competes at a high level and doesn't stop and tries to do all the things to win. And I thought he did that tonight, defensively and offensively, being able to come up with big plays, blocking shots, coming up with offensive rebounds, and giving us second opportunities.
Coach, you guys cut the deficit down late in that fourth quarter. What were some of the adjustments that you guys made to spark that comeback?
Oh, I think we started to see the ball go in the basket, and we got stops. We can get 2 or 3 stops in a row and be able to counter that on the offensive end by scoring, it gives us a chance. And I thought we did that in the fourth quarter, just being competitive, coming up with turnovers, but also limiting them to one shot. And again, this team, Phoenix, shoots a lot of threes. They can stretch you. And I thought the guys did a great job of effort, taking them off the three and then being able to rebound the ball. And then for us to play in transition, we have to play fast. And I thought we did that in the fourth quarter.
All right, that was Coach Kidd right there. Kenny, do you have any strike for Coach Kidd?
No, he kind of as far as basketball, he kind of alliterated what I was talking about, the turnovers. Like I said, 8 turnovers in the fourth quarter. Can't have that if you try to make a comeback. You cut yourself off at the ankles before you start the race. Also, the PJ Washington injury, big blow. I didn't know about Cooper Flagg's injured shoulder, but he was able to power through it. But yeah, losing PJ Washington first in the first 5 minutes of the game, that hurts. It kind of cuts down your availability at that 3 and 4 position and ability to play small if you wanted to go to PJ to play a small ball 5. So, like I said, we'll see about his situation as it comes up to Friday's game. Or use a strained shoulder. It depends on the degree of the strain. See how he's feeling in the morning. It could be a few days, or it could be a week or a couple of weeks. Depends on the severity of the strain. They'll do a MRI and check it out and see how it feels on that. So, but yeah, man. He alliterated to a Phoenix. They like to shoot a lot of threes, like to stretch you out. And they get up, but the Mavericks were able to get up some threes in there. 17 out of 45, hitting 17 3. That's pretty good. But like I said before, the turnover just killed the Mavericks in this game, especially in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Not too much to take away from this game tonight. I mean, we thought we would see we wanted to see what this team looked like in the post Nico era.
Yeah, it wasn't no fire Nico. Chance out in the AC.
Yeah, Coach Kidd answered that to stop in the pregame speech tonight.
He's already fired, so there's no need to play more fire Nico. Oh man.
We can move on from that now. Now it's time to move on. It's time to think about other things now.
Yeah. Next up, like I said, next up for the Mavericks. Whoa. Before we do anything else, let's take care of some business right here. If you don't mind. Let's do the scores around the association. Today, as we know, Suns beat the Mavericks. Also, some early games. The Rockets demolished the Wizards 135 to 112. The Cavaliers beat the Miami Heat 31 to 95. Orlando Magic, that was the early game on ESPN. They defeated the New York Knicks in MSG 124 to 107. The Detroit Pistons beat the Chicago Bulls 124 to 130. Don't look now, but I think the Detroit Pistons have the number one record in the East. I'm thinking, I could be wrong. The Charlotte Hornets beat the Milwaukee Bucks 111 to 100. Games in progress. Okay, hold on. It's a few more other games. I'm sorry. The Trailblazers beat the New Orleans Pelicans 125 to 117. The Golden State Warriors beat the Spurs 125 to 120. And my OKC Thunder, the Standard, demolished the Lakers 121 to 92. They said LeBron was supposed to come back in this game. I understand why he sat out. I didn't want to be a part of this ass whooping that was coming. And boy, it was an ass whooping. But games in progress right now, Walt and guys, bFb chat. The Atlanta Hawks are blowing out the Sacramento Kings. Doug Christie said had a few comments before the game. He lost against the Denver Nuggets yesterday. Said we down now, but just wait. I want y'all to keep that same energy. Well, apparently Sacramento King fans are keeping that same energy because the Kings are getting the doors blown off of them tonight. Also 125 to 90. Also, the Denver Nuggets are leading the team that the Mavericks going to be playing on Friday. The Clippers 87 to 76. That's midway through the third. And Walt, that's your scores around the association. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Kendrick. As we put a bow on this thing tonight. I mean, this thing it wasn't as bad. I mean, they made a little run here. Capazzo says, I predict Mavs next win will be December 28th against the Sacramento Kings. Damn, that's a lot of L's.
Doug Christie still be talking about. I want all y'all to keep that same energy. Y'all think we suck. Keep that same energy. We're gonna turn it around. We're gonna show y'all.
Yeah. Okay, so Friday we're gonna be back Friday, and we're gonna be taking on the Clippers, right?
Yeah, that Clippers
at home.
A cup game. The Mavericks get to show off the court. I think the Mavericks will be in those Pegasus jerseys. I think they'll be in the Pegasus jerseys on Friday. That'll be at 7:30 on KFNA channel 29. That'll be at 7:30 30ish tip in the AAC. And then after that, the Mavericks next play on Sunday. So Cowboys won't be playing on Sunday, but the Mavericks will. Actually, I'm sorry, Walt. The New Jerseys won't be played on Friday. They won't be played on Friday. Those dark blue jerseys will be on Friday. The debut of the Pegasus jerseys will be on Sunday. All right, guys. The debut of the Pegasus jerseys will be on Sunday when the Mavs host the Trailblazers. That's a 6:30 tip. So the get ready for the unveiling of the new Pegasus jerseys on Sunday against the Trailblazers.
Okay.
For that one, that'll be a 6:30 tip. So Cowboys play on Monday night. The Mavericks will play on Sunday night. So we still will
against the Timberwolves.
Yeah. I'm sorry. They play. Yeah. They get a chance to get a hot ale against the Timberwolves too. So yeah. So it'll be another serving of a hot ale. We'll see. Unlike last Monday when both teams played 2 Mondays ago. We'll see.
We
Hopefully,
both got hot L's that night, didn't we?
yeah, one of the Dallas teams can actually get a win on that Monday night.
Yeah, but we're not gonna hold our breath on it. No hungry. All right, man. So we'll be back Friday night. Y'all going doing calls Friday night. Maybe, you know what? Maybe so Friday night. We'll take calls again Friday night. If you ask for it, we'll give it to you.
All right,
we'll do it.
Yeah.
But, all right, and we'll be back for Friday night. But until then, keep your feet on the ground for the Stars. I always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around live this Friday night when the Mavs take on the Clippers for the Cup tournament. We gonna win the Cup. We gonna win the Cup. Then that week is going.
It was such a beautiful night. Hey, Cowboys, Mavs, Rangers, Stars, and Wings fans. It's me, Kendrick, here. I know the season may not or may be going exactly how you want it or not. But hey, like and subscribe to all those bFb, DFW content. You see me. I mean, forget about the other guys, because I'm the real star here. But hey, you want to see Walt, Shams, and Vosh, that's okay. It's okay. But remember, it's all about me. So still, like and subscribe for, me and the other guy. Okay.